Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of VolleyChat Ask a Pro. Today's question is dealing with serving accuracy and serving power. Before we get going, if you're interested in diving a little bit deeper into serving, make sure you follow the link below to our website, betteratbeach.com, where you can find a complete serving course. Also, if you're interested in submitting your own questions, make sure you head over to Facebook and join our VolleyChat group, which is also linked below. This week's question comes from Ken, and he's asking, even though he already has a really good serve, he wants to add more velocity to his serve without having to worry too much about missing serves. One thing I should go ahead and say before we get going is that whenever you're trying to add more velocity to your serve, you almost need to be okay with missing a little bit more, because obviously you're going to be hitting the serve harder, so your chance of error is going to increase. While we want to play safe and we don't want to miss as many serves as we can, if we're going to be trying to hit the serve harder, we have to be okay with missing some. Whenever we're thinking about adding velocity to our serves and also keeping them in, there are two answers that I can think of very quickly that I want you to go ahead and try. One of them is trying to hit with topspin. Most of the time, if we're going to start hitting the ball harder and we're not putting topspin on the ball, that's going to make that ball carry, and it might end up shooting that ball out of bounds a little bit. Okay, so one easy fix is that whenever you decide that you're going to start hitting the serve harder, you also need to think about trying to put a little bit of topspin on the ball. Okay, that again is only if you're trying to think about hitting a topspin serve, but if you're trying to stay with a float serve, then that brings us to our second answer. Whenever we're thinking about hitting a float serve with more velocity, then we have to start playing around with how closely to the top of the net we are hitting the serve. Obviously, the further away you get from the top of the net, the more likely it is that your ball is going to go long or you're going to miss it. But the closer you can get that serve to the top of the net, then you're getting close to finding the perfect balance of velocity and trajectory. So we need to find a good balance of the trajectory of our serve as well as the power that we're hitting it with. Alrighty, thanks for tuning in again to this week's VolleyChat Ask a Pro. Make sure if you are interested in learning more about serving, you click the link below to betteratbeach.com, where you'll find our complete serving course. And also, if you're interested in submitting your own question, make sure you head over to Facebook and you join our VolleyChat group, which is also linked below. If you're just looking for some easy ways to increase your skill, then make sure you go ahead and download our free drill book. It is free. This drill book is full of great ideas and great practices that are guaranteed to get you better at beach volleyball.